Hello everyone, and welcome to Console Speed Tier 2. My name is Thomas, next to me is Pure Blades. We're here at Abu Dhabi for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Pure Blades, welcome mate.
Hello mate, yeah, it's nice to be back. Nice to be back with you. Unfortunately we're alone tonight, but
yeah, we got no cookie.
Break our stride, so
yeah, 100%. Hopefully these guys will make it a interesting race.
Which I don't want to make any comments about the quality of the track, but would be quite difficult to make it an interesting race around here.
Yeah, well, you got to overtake. You got two big overtaking points, both at the end of the straights. But yeah, further than that, especially the first sector is almost impossible to overtake. But it's a tricky track when it comes to strategy, because you can do a lot of different things around here. So maybe we can see some genius strategy calls by the guys here on track, which could make the difference at the end of the day.
Not to forget, if you're feeling adventurous, you could always use the hairpin just at the end of sector 1 as an overtaking point.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you get better traction out of the small chicane. And it looks like we got 4 or 5 guys out on a lap now. I believe the lead driver is Arbar.
Go on board with
him.
him.
The lead driver is Arbar. He'll be the first to settle that.
Going under the hotel now, really in section. Lovely stuff.
Oh, do excuse me, the lead driver is Dan X427, who's just about to cross the line.
Fair enough.
And sets a 136.3 on the softs. Not too sure he was pushing that hard towards the end, but dutifully gets out of the way. And so Arbar smashes that time out of the water. 1.5 seconds to Dan now. And Crone just behind that, another 1.2 seconds back. So it's an interesting spread from the first few laps coming in. Crone obviously setting his first lap on the medium tyre. Two of these guys, I believe, have gone with the harder selection of tyres. And I believe we've got a bit of housekeeping to do, because he's P5 at the minute, but he will start last. Perry the dog has been given a qualifying ban.
Yeah, that's true.
For blocking in China. He unfortunately blocked Tuchel, which caused the Red Bull man to have to abort his flying lap. So we won't see Perry do much this qualifying session, but he is my pick for the win.
Ooh, so, interesting call. So from the back, going to win this race.
As he did last season.
Fair enough. Oh, and when he traumatized Cookie.
When he traumatized Cookie, indeed. So
Cookie's in the chat, so he will confirm this.
Oh, sorry, Cookie. Didn't want to offend you. But
Grandma going out on the hards, probably testing how it feels like here at this time of day. Let's see, Donamo's out for a quick lap as well, just behind Vermeer. You can see him going down a hairpin now, as he probably invalidated that one. Never know. Let's see, Timo is in the chat. Hendrik as well. Lovely stuff, guys. And Dia as well. Snare is in the chat. A lot of people tuning in. Lovely stuff, mate.
Yeah,
all
Cookie,
welcome.
You can go if you want. We don't have to talk about this. If you are so inclined, after this race, go back and have a look at Tier 3 Season 3 in Abu Dhabi, with Perry chasing down Cookie to win his second Tier 3 championship. It was a great race, and Cookie won't thank me for it, but it's certainly one to watch for the newer COS audience.
Yeah, definitely one of the highlights of last season it was.
Don Ammo, I believe, is on a flying lap now, coming through the last 2 corners, so See what sort of lap time the Swiss. Oh, he's dived into the pits.
Yeah, I already thought that he made a mistake just before the hairpin where he invalidated probably. I think that's why he is pulling back into the pits. Something about housekeeping. Matrix is back. Or cost Kimi Räikkönen.
I
In the
hadn't
Toro
noticed
Rosso.
Matrix back actually. So.
Yep, he is back. So that's lovely stuff to see him racing and on track once again. I think there was something else to mention as well. Yeah, Jacob isn't here, or championship leader. That's what I want to say. Well, because he said last week he was on holiday, I think it was. So I don't know if Jacob is watching, but if he is, have a lovely holiday. I hope you enjoy it.
Me, Thomas.
Yeah.
Well, I think Robin's just invalidated his flying lap.
He invalidated
He's still
his flying
pushing though.
Yeah, he is going
Looks like
all out.
a massive cut on the chicane.
It's strange for him to go on. Maybe he's just trying to see what he could have got if he didn't invalidate. Maybe that's a thing.
Maybe, but certainly interesting.
See, yeah, I think he is. I think he's still on the lap, so we stay on board with him as he comes through the third sector to see what he is setting for a lap, unless he is doing a Dynamo and just comes into the pits last corner. He is cutting again, which is very strange. Now going wide, I think he's coming in. No, he stays out, so this must be a legal lap. He comes across the line. No, it wasn't. Strange. Oh, Matrix retired.
Out.
Oh, as I went on board with Max, as he puts it into the wall as well. Where did Matrix retire? Sector 2 it says.
Yeah, I thought I saw maybe a stricken car on the exit of the chicane. Down at the end of the first DRS straight.
As Wise Boy just did a 1:35.1, which brings him up to P2, as he is in the Williams sandwich together with Two-Spell, as he puts in a 1:35.2. Both Williams drivers up there, really good job from them. Talk about Williams drivers, Foxtrot now is starting his second flying lap on the softs, so let's go on board with him and see what a lap around Abu Dhabi looks like. So we go to fast left right before the hairpin, especially a really good traction zone. If you got fresh tires, guys who are making a two-stop today could really benefit from it. Now it's time to get a good exit. DRS mode 4 for maximum straight line speed. DRS open up to a heavy braking zone. We could see some overtakes around here, but people probably wait till the second DRS straight to the left. And this is very interesting to the right. You can take it, which Foxtrot is doing now, avoiding the curb. You can also just completely run over the curb. That's a thing as well. Both manners are really quick. Second DRS straight onto yet another chicane, but this one is a little bit more uphill flowing, sort of say. Easy to corner cut, easy to get warnings. Probably see a lot of penalties taken out today. Then onto the triple right-hander as you go up to the hotel, which we go under now. Then another left. Watch out for the right hand side, because there is a wall really close to the right tire. And then a double right hander. On the right hand side you got the pit entry and the last right hander before start finish straight. And Foxtrot does a 1:35.1, which brings him up to P3.
What I think was interesting about that lap, Foxtrot never really changed his ERS. He was always sat in hot lap, and he ended up running out before the last corner, so maybe something that the Williams needs to work on.
Yeah, really good point, by the way.
That's going to slow him down a hell of a lot coming out of the last corner.
Let's see. Then was a thousandth of a second up, now down on his time he did previously, so that's a shame for him. Vermeer has gone out on the softs and he is almost 4 tenths up on his lap time, so that's really good for him. Interestingly enough, Don Amo, the only one so far inside the top 10 who is on the mediums, so we need to keep an eye out for him as well.
Fast lap time.
This is the difference. Yeah, this is the difference between Foxland and Vermeer. Vermeer decided to completely take the curb instead of avoiding it, and yeah, that's one way to take it, and Foxland was the other one. So interesting to see what people would choose. Vermeer really aggressive on the curbs, probably must be running a very low suspension setup, really soft. She goes into the triple right and easy to lock up, by the way, if you're running no ABS. Let's see, didn't know what his time was looking like for sector 2, so we have to wait until he crosses start finish line. I think he's on for a really good lap time in the racing point, as he is doing a 1:34.2. Great lap time from Vermeer, who puts him in a P1.
Unbelievable from Vermeer, 3 tenths quicker than the Williams in front of him, and there's yellow flags in sector 1, sector 2. Is someone off the track? May have been someone off the track at the chicane. For,
yeah, it was Dresse letting Crone go through, so that's probably why. Let's see, Max, Demon, Jamie, Robin are still in the pits, who haven't done a lap yet. Perry, of course, with the quali ban, so that's understandable. And Matrix, unfortunately for him, he retired, so yeah, he is starting in last place instead of Perry. Lucky for the Toro Rosso. Let's see, everyone comes into the pits now, waiting to set their final lap. Interesting to see if people will go out on the softs or if they're gonna set lap times on the mediums. Namo, the only one so far gambling on it. And then in a P6, which is very decent on the mediums, to be fair, then you really are in a good positions.
Certainly preferential strategy for Don Amo at the moment. We'll have to see if he stays there.
Perry in the chat, we're both Toro Rosso, lol, this will be fun. Yeah, both Toro Rosso starting from the back, so got a big comeback race to make.
Max and Jamie still in the pits, and there's no movement in the Mercedes garage.
See now, Albar is going out together with 2Spell, X47, Demon, all coming out of the pits. This point with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. I don't know if this is the real time or if we, like almost every single week, are a little bit in front of these guys. But wait and see. I assume we're again a little bit in front because with all these guys in the pits, if they go out now with our time, they wouldn't make it. So I assume they still got a little bit more time left. Go on board with Albar as he is going for his last final lap.
Max needs to hurry up and get out here if he wants to get another lap in. Still no movement, just watching the Mercedes engineers. There's a Renault coming out, so that'll be Don Amo on the softs. It's looking like, to me, Max is staying in the garage.
Together with Demon.
Comes back in as well.
Oh, he retires, so
Making
I think
it easier for Perry and Matrix.
Yeah. Really strange. If you can keep an eye on the guys on the top of the field now, which one is coming across the line first, and you could switch between all of them.
I will be on it now. I believe the first one to cross the line, other than our barriers on a lap, will be Dracer in the Ferrari, who comes round the final corner to start his last flying lap. Varamir, someone in front of him, it's Foxland. So it's Dracer, Varamir, or Dracer, Foxland, Wisey Boy and Varamir.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. Our bar is going now onto a start-finish straight with a 1:34.4, which was an invalidated lap time because on the left-hand side we see it's not improving. So that's a shame for him. ERS mode 0, so that's his qualifying over. So we go on board with Dresse now, as he is the first one to come across the line from the top guys. Let's see, then we go to, it was Foxland, Varamir, Wisey Boy, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. No, it'd be Wisey Boy, Foxland, Varamir, sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Dresse now coming through the triple Y right-hander. It's looking quite solid. Last section, tricky section. You could make or break your lap time. For your driver in P3 right now, can he improve? That's the question. He's got a Alpha in front of him. He pulls into the pits. Clean air. Across the McLaren, stays P3. We go to Wisey Boy, who is almost 3/10 up on his time. So he is certainly on for an improvement. As he takes P3. So we go to Foxlet now. Comes across finish line right now. He puts in P4, Dresse down to P5. Vermeer pulls into the pits, he knows it's done. So this is it for the tier 2 grid. Vermeer P1, Albar P2, Wisey Boy P3, Foxland P4, Dresse P5, Tonamo on the mediums, really well done. P6, Tuespa P7, X427, P8, Razor P9, Crowan P10, Robin P11, the last one to sell a lap time. Perry of course with the quali ban, Matrix retired early on in the session, Max wasn't able to put in a lap, as well as Demon and Jamie, surprisingly enough.
And I will say, Perry is in a great position for having a quali ban.
Yeah, he got lucky, really lucky.
Very lucky.
So, Tonamo, I think, is in a prime position on those medium tires.
Certainly will have choice of strategy, and if I'm Donamo, medium, possibly soft is what I'm going for. So Cookie would have pulled off a soft medium soft last night, but came in to secure his fastest lap. I think it's definitely possible. Cookie says he could have made it, so I believe him.
You've got to believe Cookie.
Certainly. And if he goes for it, I'd say he's well within reaching distance of winning this race. So now, who's going to be the naughty boy? Who's going to press the button?
Let's see, I will take a gamble. No one is going to do it, just like last week.
Just like last week?
I've got faith in these guys.
I'm going to say it'll be Foxland, if anyone.
Well, for now they're doing a good job. It's always that end period when people... It's Demon. We got our naughty boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And of course it's a Haas driver.
Matty Robbo feels attacked now.
Matty Robbo's got in the session, so...
Yeah, he said in the chat he got back just in time to make the race, to start from the back. So he's starting from the back, and we got like Demon, Jamie, Max, Matrix, all before Perry with his quali ban. Look at this, Perry with a quali ban in P12. You love to see it.
And I think Matty will be forced to use a default setup as he
No,
lays down
that's
some rubber on the group.
that's fixed. This game, you can select your setup when you join through quali. Yeah, that's a good thing. Otherwise, it's almost race over. Because at this level, like you probably think like tier 2, how hard can it be? But these guys are serious drivers, and when you don't got a setup on, it can really cost your race. So it's good they fixed it, because now Matty Robbo has got a chance of taking some points. Because with no setup, that's almost impossible.
Completely, and obviously chose the strategy because he wasn't there. So if you look at the tyres, he'll start on the softs. Jamie, Matrix and Max, it interestingly gone for the hards. I don't see why you'd do that. If you try a one-stop, it's actually slower than a two-stop. Plenty of places to overtake as well, so it shouldn't really be a problem. Obviously the top 10 fixed, and Robin, Perry and Demon on the mediums outside the top 10, so... I have to agree with you though, I think Dynamo is in the perfect position.
Yeah, and well, you got one thing. You got a lot of overtaking opportunities, but you got the third sector as well. When if you have a lot of grip, it can really help your lap time. So I don't know if Dynamo is in a prime position, but definitely from the medium guys, he is in the best seat of the house. And if you can maybe 2-3 overtakes at the start, and keep those guys behind him, because those soft tires will go off pretty quickly. So if you can hold on to the P6, or maybe even better, ease on for a really good result. But if he loses positions at the start, then it's gonna be a very hard race for him to make up any positions. So it's that time of the week once again where these tier 2 drivers line up to the grid, as we're gonna start the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
It's the time of the week again where Thomas does his first lap in Dutch.
In English, we got 5 red lights and probably got to wait once again. Yes, I love this game. 5 red lights. And away we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, as it's a good start from Premier, good start from Risey Boys. He's going around the outside of Arbar, and he's trying. Couldn't make it stick. Dresser has to go around right.
Positions. Oh, there's a spin and it's Dan and Matty Rob. Oh,
two spell.
It was two spell. Oh, and it's Dan and it's two spell. It's Jamie 1S. All off. Down at turn 3. And missing his left end plate is the Ferrari driver. And if I was the steward, if I was the race director, that's an immediate safety car for me.
Yeah, but unfortunately this game is not keen on pulling out safety cars. As Matty Robbo goes around the outside of Matrix. Good exit from the Red Bull driver as he's making an overtake, or he's trying to make an overtake, but Matrix defends the inside. Matty Robbo goes round the outside. Brilliant move. Cookie would probably have a probably not gonna say that on stream. He'd probably be very happy with the move Matty Robbo made. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he will. And Matty Robbo, the big mover on the first lap, up 6 places. Obviously the crash between Jamie, Dan and Two Spell helped a lot. I believe Jamie is driving with more damage than Dan. If Dan can just keep it going, he's managed it, because that turn 19 yesterday was. Has someone gone off?
Yeah, I think it was Demon.
And that, as I say, that turn 19 yesterday was a
oh, Foxland!
I think of the word.
Foxland is off in the fast right-hander. He dropped down to P13. No way. That's one Williams down.
And the challengers just all dropping back. Matty Robbo into the point already. I'm not going to do a cookie.
Oh, we got a battle between Arbar and Wisey Boy. Arbar goes down the inside. Roundhouse, no, they're off! No way, they're in the wall. The Williams and the Racing Point are both off. Big damage. They need to go into the pits now on those softs. All the front runners going off. Look at the medium runners. They're in prime position right now.
And I'll not say anything, but Matty Robbo is up to 7th already.
From last place.
From last place. And Perry up to 5th with a quali ban. I told you Perry was in with a chance.
Yeah, you said it at the beginning of the stream as Robin goes round the outside. No, he thinks better of it. Donamo defends the inside and a little bit of a twiggy exit. Once again on the curb, and Vermeer is running away with it. Setting fastest laps left, right and center. Donamo is all over the shop with his Renault. Robin thinks better of it. He says thank you very much. That's P3 for the McLaren. And he is looking now to get past Tresse, who is on the softs. Already these guys caught up to the soft runners now, as Arbar and Weijibo are both in. Changing their front wings 100%, and they're going on, well, Arbar is going on to the mediums. Weijibo goes on to the mediums as well. So both selected the medium tires, but this is going to be a very long race for them. Back to action now, Robin in the DRS zone. Down the inside of Tresse. He's got it already done before the braking zone. Good stuff from the McLaren. Lovely helicopter view. You love to see it. Can Donamo take advantage of this situation as well? You got DRS, but Tresse now as well. Don't think it will be possible for the Renault. He got Perry within a second as well. So we got a little bit of a DRS strain. As Racer, unfortunately for him, is 2 seconds back as he had to brake very late. Oh, he made contact with Matty Robbo. But it's all good for now. Matty Robbo got past and now it's Crowan who tries to go around the outside. It's all happening here at the beginning stages of this race, where Racer needs to defend from the Alfa Romeo. But he does well. That's Matty Robbo up to P6.
We've got an absolutely brilliant
camera. Oh, Crowan is in the wall. No way. Crowan in the wall.
He stuffed it?
Just before the hotel.
Oh, and he must have caught the curb on the outside.
I think so, yeah.
And just went sprinting round. And I insulted Abu Dhabi before the race started, but what a cracking first 4 laps we've had.
Probably the most entertaining first few laps we had this season. And we saw a very interesting thing, because Robin did set the fastest lap of the race. So these mediums are getting quicker and quicker now, and those softs are getting slower and slower. It's Donamo now, 3 tenths behind Tresse. DRS is open. Tresse is 2.5 seconds behind Robin, so he won't get DRS. It's Donamo going down the inside now with Perry just behind him. Donamo makes the move stick. Yes, he will. And is Perry gonna go for a move as well?
I'm thinking there'll be a move on for Perry. Down this DRS straight, he'll get the double slipstream if he wants it. If Dracer can tuck him behind Donamo. But he's just not quick enough on the straight. I'm not sure. It was looking like Ricky had this same issue yesterday.
Both probably running a really high downforce setup, because with DRS he couldn't get past Renault.
It's strange, but that might just be what's happening.
Now it's key for the Ferrari to hold on to that Renault. Stay within that 1 second window, because otherwise Perry is 100% gonna overtake you on the next lap. If not, that he's doing it already, because Perry is looking very thirsty to take that P4 of Tresse.
He wants this win. It's quite clear to see. He's gonna go down the inside into turn 1, is he?
Yes, he is. Oh, they make contact.
Great respect between the two drivers. And he's going to stick it up the inside and force Dracer off the track and round the outside.
What a move from Perry. Oh my days, brilliant move from the Toro Rosso. It cost him a little bit of time, but it's probably worth it. Brilliant move. Yeah, the Rosso is losing a lot of time now. You can see it on those exits. Brilliant stuff. And now Perry is on to take that P3 of Dynamo, as Robin is closing in on Vermeer.
Although I think Robert says striking distance with Robin on Vermeer will be on lap 8. I think Vermeer might have pitted before lap 8. So we shall see, so, obviously. Yeah. But
you never know, maybe he's gonna go for the one stop, which will be very... How do you say it? Enthusiastic? Very... Looking for a word. Be very... Ah. This is where my English sucks.
What are you trying to say?
It lets me down. Like when he's very... Oh, I can't go... Oh.
I'll try and help you.
Yeah, Oxland picks up 3 seconds and Razor runs wide. I'm looking for the word. Percy comes into the pits. I can't find it. I have to give up. We go on to the live action. He puts on the medium tires. He's definitely gonna go for the 2-stop. Optimistic. That's it. It would be very optimistic for Vermeer to go on from softs to hards. Yes, lads. I got it.
There we go. He's found what he was looking for. Yeah, the soft to hard is it's an interesting strategy. But I mean, if Vermeer, fair play to Vermeer if he can make it work. Not seen it so far this week, so.
See now Racer, he was within a second of Matty Robbo the lap before, but he's now 1.1 seconds away. That's a shame, really unfortunate, as Dresser is already making moves on Demon with those fresh mediums. Good stuff from the Ferrari. He needs to push to the absolute maximum to get back in front of Perry and Dynamo. And look at the gap between Vermeer and Robin. 1.8 seconds it is. Vermeer needs to stop now. He's losing too much time. As he stays out, I think this is a wrong strategy call by the Racing Point. Because if Robin is quick enough, he can get within the DRS window before the straight. See what he can do. He is pushing.
I think you're right. Certainly could well be time for Robin.
1.1.
Time up for Vermeer.
1 second. 9/10.
All depends where he is going into this hairpin. There's the DRS detection line. He's got it.
He's got it. This will be an easy move on the next straight. I think he will try to go for an overtake. He's pushing to get close now. He will probably do it on the next straight. He can brake so much later compared to the Racing Point now. Is he gonna go for a move? Let's see. We go onto the cameras around the track. Robin with DRS. Is he going for a move? He's too far away. Vermeer got lucky, I think.
Cookie makes a good point. Vermeer might be staying out to do a soft soft medium soft instead of the preferred soft medium medium.
Which could be very interesting as well, to be fair. Is there Dan?
I don't think it was Dan. It was sector 1 and 2, but I'm not sure it was Dan.
Arbor losing place now as well.
2 Williams having a bit of a battle.
Yeah, Vermeer goes in.
Vermeer, yep.
So, oh, did he pick up damage? No, don't think he did. Had a bit of a scrappy exit, entry, sorry. But what tire is he gonna go on to? It's the mediums. Fair enough. But is he
Yeah,
gonna
so
go
I think-
for a medium soft or medium medium? That's gonna be the question.
I think it might be a medium soft, just looking at it. Matty Robbo's still out there, so those fresh softs are really coming into play now.
Yeah, brilliant racing from Matty Robbo, who's having a brilliant comeback race. It must be said.
And I hadn't noticed Matrix there on the hards as well. Just the 3.5 seconds back from that.
Fair enough.
And he may only have to stop once.
Yeah, kept out of trouble. So you got Vermeer behind him with a 2-second gap, which he will be probably closing very quickly. As Tressa is 8.1 seconds behind Vermeer. Of course, we have Robin, Donamo, and Perry between Tressa and Vermeer, as Dan probably gave up, I assume. Oh, Perry going for a move on Donamo, and he made the move stick into the chicane. That's Donamo down to P3.
Just as long as nobody tries a move in the triple right-hander, could see a bit of a Rosberg Kartikeyan incident. I think it was Kartikeyan. It might have been Karun Chandok. I think
One
we
of
had this
those two.
conversation last season at Abu Dhabi between Dan and Matty Robbo, and they had to get Two-Spell to verify who it
Yeah,
was.
Two-Spell knows exactly what went on during that race, so if he's still in the chat, please help us.
It
Was
was
it-
Kartikeyan and Rosberg. It
Or
was.
ain't complicated.
So, Matty in, and medium tyres on the Red Bull.
Vermeer
So
already
he
got
should
past
have
Matrix.
to stop again. And he'll drop behind only Drayson now, yeah, so he should get out ahead of Max.
I think Racer will get past him as well. Let's see. Yes, Foxland. Oh, this will be close. Just behind Foxland. But
It
is he
looked
able to
like
get
he
past
was-
immediately?
It looked like he was slow coming through the tunnel, was Matty.
Maybe not taking
That
any
was-
risks of damaging
Yeah.
his front wing, which is fair enough in the situation he is in right now.
And that's a shame, I hadn't noticed Dan had retired, but
With DRS, Matty Robbo now goes down the inside. Oh, he's brakes late. Oh, he's doing a sort of Verstappen Leclerc move. Oh, on the curb. Got a much better exit though. And there's chopped on now, P9 it is. And now the two Williams go at it. But they stay P10 and 11, Foxland and Arbar. When Robbo takes P9 and now he is looking to get past Max and Racer, both Mercedes drivers. So we have Donamo still within a second of Perry. And is this a case of saving ERS or is it hanging on for life, trying to stay close to Perry?
I'm sure Donamo should be able to keep with him, especially if he manages to stay in the DRS, because he can save his ERS. Then he can sit in zero if he really wants. But it's looking like he's got, yeah, there he is. He sits in zero while he's got DRS. Smart move from Donamo.
Yeah, Perry in ERS mode 1 as well, so they're both saving ERS. This allows Robin, by the way, to get away as he's running ERS mode 4 on this straight. So we see the green pit stop symbol popping up, so is this the time for him to come into the pits?
Maybe for the medium runners. I would have thought it's a bit too early.
Yeah, same.
But I mean, 10 laps on mediums, have 2 medium stints and then onto the soft, you never know.
Could be. I know Robin is keen on a 2-stop. Matty Robbo
He's
picks
also
up 3
very
seconds.
keen on the alternate strategy.
Yes, fair enough.
So,
But that's probably because his qualifying pace is, well, nowhere. Robin push into the pits.
That's fair to say, yeah. So, yeah, Robin in. Perry doesn't follow, Donamo does. So Perry now leads this race.
So Donamo going for the undercut on Perry. as Robin puts on fresh mediums. So he's going for the medium soft. Donamo does exactly the same. Medium tires for the Renault driver as well. And Matrix now up to P4 on those 10 lap old hard tires, doing a brilliant job this race. But as he is, Dresse get past Donamo. Just stays in front of the Renault. But Matrix, when he is going to make his pit stop, he will drop down a lot of places. But if he can make it onto those softs, it will really benefit him. If he's got to stop earlier than that, and push on the medium tires, it will be a struggle for him to gain back any positions, I assume. You never know, of course. That's what I assume. As Donamo gets past Dresser with the RS, yes, he does.
Foxland comes in for another set of mediums. The second stop. And if I'm Foxland, I'm thinking go to the end now, if he can make it. Which I'm not sure. 17
laps on mediums, that's a stretch.
It is a stretch, but
not impossible.
If he'd already stopped, I don't see why he wouldn't just put the hards on and go to the end.
He did, because I think he got damage on lap 1, on lap 2 I think it was, with the long right-hander. Let's see, Dresser now is able to stay with Donamo as Perry is in, and this is very interesting now. Will he stay in front of Donamo, or will Donamo with this undercut take P3 as Perry puts on the softs? So it's a medium soft medium for Perry. Interesting.
So split strategies between Perry and Robin.
Oh, they go out side by side. Sorry to interrupt you. Perry just behind Donamo, and I think Perry will go for a move on the start finish straight.
Boy's off.
Oh no.
Wisey Boy went off down at the second to last corner. No damage, but he certainly was off the track.
See now Perry not getting past Donamo now, probably waiting for the back straight as Wisey Boy retires.
Was that on track? That must have been on track.
I think so, yeah, because there's yellow in sector 1 and 2. Perry gonna go for a move.
I'm thinking
yes,
maybe
he is. P3 for Perry.
A victim of turn 4. Obviously it's been cleaned up now, so we won't see the car on the side of the track, but I will try to get some
inside info
on what's actually happened.
Robin puts in the fastest lap of the race, 4.1 I wanted to say. Now 4 seconds is the gap between Robin and Werner, as there's a 10-second gap to Matrix now, still on those hard tires of course, as he's got a teammate on the softs behind him. So this probably will be a multi-21 on the start finish straight. Don't know if they're in a party together, but if they are,
it's definitely going to be Matrix letting Perry pass down this straight.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is 100% communication, as Donamo is probably gonna get past as well.
Uses his racing nous to get out of the way. Donamo with the overspeed nearly clips the back of Matrix. And now Matrix is going to see if he can do all he can to hold up the Renault.
He's got DRS as well. Is he gonna defend the inside? No, he's not. He's letting Donamo go through as well.
He closes DRS halfway through the straight. So
fair enough, Matrix is not interrupting these guys from battling, but from a Toro Rosso point of view, you would have expected Matrix to defend a little bit harder than he did there. Fair enough. That's P4 for Donamo now. Matrix is just driving his own pace, as Dresser is 3.8 seconds behind him now. make that 3.5. No real battles going on, unfortunately, which is a shame. Racer and Tresse maybe going to start battling between each other as Mehdi picks up another penalty. So he is on 6 if not 9 seconds of penalties already. The Red Bull in P8 was really close to Racer and Tresse in front of him. So
Who's
maybe
actually a Haas, might add.
yeah, that's a good point, yeah. But because he joined through quali he couldn't select a car, so yeah, he's together with UK Demon normally. Oh, we got Robin in the chat. He says striking distance from Robin is lap 18. So 4 laps from now.
Yeah, Wisey Boy said he spun it at turn 4 and hit the wall.
Yeah, fair enough. Wait. Wait, on which turn?
Turn 4, the fast right-hander.
Ah, fair enough. Racer got past Tresse. Is Tresse gonna come back with DRS right now? Let's see. He stays in ERS mode 0, so he's probably saving. Good move from Racer. Goes up to P6 as he's having a really good race. And Donamo is back within a second of Perry. As Perry is on the softs, that's very strange to see.
Perry, I think, yeah, just relaxing. He's got a lot of ARS to defend with. Almost double Donamo's. So. Although it is strange to see Perry almost letting Donamo back into this.
Yeah.
You will have to pit again.
Yeah, same goes on for Donamo.
Pit again, but
yeah, but these guys will swap tires.
Earlier, so, yeah. And Donamo will be the quicker man come the end of the race.
Yeah, so it will be, well, it should be the case for Perry to just run away with it. Make sure Donamo is outside of that 1 second window. He is now, but will Donamo get DRS?
No, he won't.
No, he won't.
DRS for the Renault.
Fair enough to Perry. Fair play, because now... Yeah, Donamo now probably going to fall off. Is there a little bit of smoke coming out of the back of the Renault?
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's a Renault.
Yeah, it is a Renault.
Well, we're certainly not getting paid by Renault now.
No, we're not, no. No Renault sponsorships.
Oh, you got DRS right now, Donamo. So he got it on the second straight. Not on the first one. But still he's outside of the second now.
Perry was saving ARS down the first straight, and Donamo was pushing, so that'll be why. Donamo down to just 22% now.
Going now to the battle for P7 it is, between Tresse and Mehdi. But Tresse has to leave a little bit of the gap to Racer, as he is really struggling on those mediums, and Mehdi is now all over the back of the Ferrari, and we probably see an overtake from the Red Bull on the DRS straight, which is coming up. See now, start finish straight, won't get DRS on this bit of the track. Not going for a move, probably waiting for the DRS zone. This is probably one of the worst positions to be in, right behind someone, especially on this track where overheating your tires, it really is a thing. This is not the position you want to be in, and Mehdi wants to get past as quick as possible, I assume. Let's see what he can do now. DRS mode 4 enabled, DRS enabled, and this is easy move, job done already for the Red Bull driver, as he's up to P6.
Obviously Dracer will be able to come back at him on the second straight with DRS of his own, Matty into hot lap mode for a minute there, and then back into overtake. And Dracer's just nowhere near him, so the younger tyres really doing the job for the Red Bull.
And Robo, brilliant race so far, and Donamo, fair play to him, he is still within a second.
You just wonder if Perry's tyres may be starting to go off now already.
The 4 laps on them could be a thing, because these guys on the softs stopped around lap 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, Perry stopped. Well, he started on the medium, so lap 12. Don Amo was mediums, and then so was Robin. So Dracer comes in. I'll assume that's another set of mediums for the Ferrari now, and it is. It'll be mediums to the end. Jamie in behind him in the Alpha.
And Dracer is in as well. Matrix on a fresh lap mediums. Jamie as well. So these guys, yeah, these guys definitely going till the end. Well, surprisingly enough, Dresse, he was not feeling it on those mediums. Surprisingly enough.
Yeah, they were starting to get a bit older, and it's not really a surprise to see him coming in.
He's weaving down the straight to get a little bit of temperature in them. We probably have to focus on the battle between Perry and Donamo for now. Last podium spot is on the cards, as Perry is struggling on those softs. It must have been said. He's got 60% ERS left, but it won't be enough to keep Donamo behind him, probably. He's got to stop earlier, of course, on those softs. Donamo can go a little bit longer. So it will be the case for Perry to do the undercut on Donamo, but Donamo will probably stop for softs if nothing happens. And then he will be much quicker than Perry, unless Donamo has got the same thing and he won't be any faster on those soft tires, which could be the case as well. As Manny Robo goes up to P5 because Racer is in for his second set of medium tires, so he will go till the end of the race as well. This Matrix is coming past the start finish straight now, so he will drop down to P7. Will he drop down to P8 as well? I don't think so. I think Racer got this one sorted. Yes, he will. P7 it is. For our tier 1 commentator. He is 3.6 seconds behind Matrix, so we'll be interested to see if he can close in that gap to the Toro Rosso in front of him. We go back to the battle between Perry and Donamo, as Donamo can't get past Perry for now, as Perry is starting to think about his second pit stop.
Yeah, it's getting a bit late into that stint now for Perry. The game seems to think that you can put 11 laps into a new set of softs, but I don't believe that. So I should see him come in for fresh mediums soon.
Let's see, I think we firstly need to go to the battle between P1 and P2, because look at the gap, 8 seconds it is between Vermeer and Robin.
Vermeer will have to come in at some point soon. The tyre's not looking too pretty. Robin will maybe look down the inside on the next DRS straight into that triple chicane.
I think it will be a case of getting a better exit, which he does. You can see the difference between the tires. Robin, he has to go around the outside, and he makes the move stick. No Vermeer. Oh, defends the inside. They touch side by side, but Robin got past. It's P1 for the McLaren. And this is time for Vermeer to come back into the pits, because he will lose a lot of time now if you can't stay within that 1 second window of Robin. As Donamo got past as well.
Yeah, we missed Donamo getting past Perry. If Vermeer comes in now, he'll have the disadvantage because it'll have to be mediums.
Ooh, that's a good point as well.
And he does come in. And what'll it be then for the racing point?
Maybe he is gonna go for an aggressive strategy and he puts on softs. Could be the case as well. Let's see which tires are ready. for the racing point. It will be softs. He's going aggressive. He wants this race win. Perry as well is in on those softs. He needs to go on to... Oh, he can go on to another set of softs, to be fair. Which he doesn't. Mediums it is for the Toro Rosso. Made Robbo's in. People starting to make their pit stops now. And he is going for softs, which is understandable. Did a medium to finish it off on the softs. So it's time for Robin now to push. He's in ERS mode 4, which is very understandable because he will 100% pit this lap. As I say that, watch him go on for another lap now. Let's see, we go to gap 2 leader, which is 19.4 seconds now between Robin and Vermeer. That won't be enough for Robin to stay in front, I assume. I'm not quite sure about the pit stop delta around this track.
Well, fine, since you asked nicely.
Robin is in.
It won't matter anyway, I think it's about 22.5 seconds, give or take. A couple of tenths.
We will see now. He puts on the softs as Vermeer is going through the last corner now onto the start finish straight. This will be very close between these guys.
I think Robin has it.
Nope.
No, he doesn't. Brilliant driving from Vermeer to get out ahead.
What is the gap between these guys? It is 8 tenths, so we will have a battle till the end, I think, between these guys. As Perry gets past Donamo. Well, Donamo is on softs, so we got the opposite now. Vermeer. Wow. Vermeer. Yeah, I wanted to say Perry, but for some reason Vermeer came up in mind. Need to firstly focus on Vermeer and Robin. Robin gonna go for the... He's gonna go for the inside. Vermeer leaves the door open. Line. And that's Robin now up into P1. As we focus on the battle between Perry and Donamo now. Oh, Robin picks up 3 seconds. No way. It's gonna be crucial. Donamo goes around the outside. That's already job done on those softs. And we got a very interesting situation now because can Donamo run away from Perry? Perry couldn't do it. Can Donamo do it? And it will be the case for Vermeer to just stick behind Robin and make sure he is not picking up any penalties. Can you check the warning situation or the penalty situation?
Vermeer has 2 warnings.
Ooh. Don't want to put commentator's curse on him, but he can't pick up a penalty or a warning. Great job, Thomas. Let's see, Donamo already 1.3 seconds now away. So he is pushing. And Perry will lose out on the podium, I think. Let's see, we got a interesting battle for the last point in this race. Never mind, Volkswagen comes into the pits. So that allows Jamie to take the final point in P10. And Tresse closes up to Arbar. Is the Ferrari driver gonna go for a move now? He is low on ERS. Arbar is low on fuel, interestingly enough.
Arbar always runs under fuel in the car.
Yeah, true though. Robert is in the chat and he said Robin had 2 penalties, right? Did he have 6 seconds?
I will check for you now. He does.
Ooh.
Looks like this win is heading from Abu Dhabi all the way back to Wales. And Varamir can relax now.
Yeah, he can just do a Sunday drive and make it till the end of the race. The gap now is 2 seconds. I think he's definitely relaxing. Who's not relaxing is Dressley. He's trying to get past Arbar. He's closing in. Will it be enough? As he's weaving once again. Definitely struggling on those mediums. Does the Ferrari have a problem with the medium tires? We can't check it with Dan because he's already out of this race, unfortunately. So he's the only Ferrari out. Smelly Robbo is really close as well. Yeah, Mitch with an anticlimax. He says, oh well, that ends that. Yeah. Yeah, the battle between Robin and Vermeer isn't as interesting as people might think, because Robin got 6 seconds and Vermeer 0, so that's why. And look at the gap they put between Vermeer and Donamo. 16 seconds it is as Medi goes down the inside of Tressé. Job done. That's Medi Robo up to P8. Brilliant drive, and he is on for a P7 as well, maybe. See, really close to the back of the Williams. They enter a section now where it's almost impossible to make an overtake. So he probably has got to wait for half of a lap to make an overtake on the DRS straight once again. Unless he's gonna go for a very audacious move and just plumps it down the inside, but I don't see that happening. See now, further down the grid, there's nothing going on really. All big gaps, people on different strategies, so this is the battle we need to focus on. As Racer needs to make sure he is quick enough to stay in front of these guys, but as soon as he drops down and Alba can get into that 1 second window, they will have a 4-way battle for P6, which could be very interesting for us, but definitely not what Racer wants, as Perry picked up 3 seconds. See now, Medi Robo goes for a move around the outside. Yes, he is. As he makes the move stick already. Lovely move from the Red Bull. But is Arbor gonna come back at him? He's got DRS now. Lovely view. Is Arbor going for a move around the outside? He is trying, but couldn't make it stick. Brilliant move from Medi Robo up to P7. He is trying to get past Racer now. It's a battle going on between Max and Foxlet. No, never mind, it's Foxlet in the wall. Disqualified from session, parked in a dangerous location. Haven't seen that one in a very long time.
No, I'm sure it'll be interesting to hear what Foxland says about that, because very interesting to see.
See now, Arbor holds on. Also, he almost lost the car on exit. He holds on to that P8 and he stays within that 1 second window. So he will try and do everything to get past Medi Robo. See now, going through the hairpin, Medi Robo will get a much better exit, but will it be enough to stay in front of Arbor? DRS wide open. If this should be job done for the Williams. He closes in very quickly, goes down the inside. Medi Robo lets it happen. No, he doesn't. Round the outside, the defense going for the switchback.
But he should definitely have him into this second chicane now. Should be an easy move, and the Williams sweeps round the outside.
of Medi Robo defense. Oh, side by side. But Arbar makes the move stick.
Beautiful.
That's the Williams
racing.
back up to P7.
Beautiful racing.
Yup, 100%. And look at the gap, by the way, between Robin and Vermeer. 4.4 seconds now is the gap, so Vermeer can't pick up a penalty because otherwise it's game over for him. Plus, he needs to pick up the pace, otherwise Robin can maybe pull off the almost impossible by pulling away 6 seconds. Could that be a thing? You never know. But Vermeer has to step up his game. Tresse is losing touch, unfortunately. He can't get into the battle between these two guys, as Medi Robo will 100% try it once again on the Williams, as Arbar is running low on ERS and on fuel. So he's got nothing to play with. As Medi Robo can push, he's already side by side, as Vermeer picks up 3 seconds.
Oh my god.
The commentator's curse got to him.
And he needs to make up 2.1 seconds.
And that's
now.
not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen in 2 laps.
Oh, Arbar defense.
What has happened? Varamir's race has all fallen apart in one moment.
Look at this, Medi Robo. He needs to go round the outside. Is that job done? That's job done. Once again an overtake between these two guys. That's Medi Robo now back up to P7. As Robin started the second to last lap. Lap 27 it is. As he will probably know that Vermeer picked up a 3-second time penalty. Cookie says Matty's ERS situation. I will check it for you, mate. It's 54%. Yeah, a lot more than Arba, and he's got a lot more fuel as well, I assume.
Yeah, I'd assume so. So he can afford to run him rich, but they come down the hill into the
Tresse closed up as well. Could he be in the mix of things as well? That's gonna be the question during this end of the race. As Medi Robo goes defensive on the straight. Arbar needs to push. Robin picks up 3 seconds.
Oh my god. And now Robin needs to push.
Oh,
Matty goes deep. Naba.
No, they make contact. That's a
Um,
shame. Cookie will be fuming. Cookie in with no. I can hear him screaming now behind his computer. But look at Vermeer. Oh, he knows he's on the cards now. Once again, he's got a second chance on the last lap. But does he know about it? Go back to Tresse now. Really be close enough to make a move on Arbar, but we need to focus on Robin as well because I can't miss him coming across the start finish line. Okay, he is going into the third sector now, so we can have a look at the battle between Arbar and Tresse. But is Tresse gonna go for a one and final move? He needs to go for it now, but he is very low on fuel and ERS as well. It's a battle where both of these guys got nothing to play with. And I think he is too far away to make a move. So we go back to Robin, as he's going up to the last 2 turns now. Well, he won't get the race win because of the amount of penalties he's got. Robin comes across the line in P1, but will it be enough? The question will probably be no. Nope, it won't. Vermeer takes P1 with a 1.1 second gap. We go back now to Donamo, who comes across for a brilliant P3 with an alternative strategy. I'm on point today. Brilliant stuff from the Renault. Perry, will he get P3? Nope, he won't. Stays P4. Matrix, fair play to him as well. Brilliant stuff. Coming from almost the back of the grid, as he is going to take P5 in that Toro Rosso. Yes, he will, unless Racer's got less penalties. No, Racer stays P6. Arbor comes across the line, P7. Dresse takes P7 on penalties. And Matty Robo, he had a brilliant race, but unfortunately between the battle between Arbor and Matty Robo, he lost out. They made contact on second to last lap, waiting for Jamie now to take the final point in this race. P10 it is for the Alfa Romeo, as he struggles in tier 2, surprisingly enough, as he picks up the fastest lap, so he gets an extra bonus point added to the standings, as Crowan is the last one to finish, and Alfa Romeo as well. Disappointing results for the Alphas, P10 and P11. She comes across drifting here at Abu Dhabi. So, not quite a very interesting race. At the end, it got quite interesting with all those penalties, and Vermeer at the end took P1 with a 1.1 second gap to Robin, and Donamo takes a brilliant P3 with the medium soft strategy. Good call from the Renault driver. Curious if you could be a hero of the stream and invite these guys to the commentary box, that would be absolutely lovely.
I'm already doing it, my friend. Already doing it.
Lovely stuff.
I assume Robin still doesn't have a mic.
No, he is still in Austria, so.
Oh right, so.
We only have to invite Donamo and Vermeer. So this is it then for today's tier 2 race. Vermeer, Robin, Donamo, Perry, Matrix, Racer, Dresse, Arbor, Matty Robo, Jamie, Crowan, Demon, Max, YC Boy, X47, 2Spell, and Foxland, who got disqualified for parking in a dangerous position. Yeah, guys, make sure you put in your driver of the day. My driver of the day 100% is gonna be Matrix.
Well, if you're giving Matrix the driver of the day vote, and if the people are voting for it, should we get Matrix in here as well?
Could try it. Yeah, if he's on.
I'll invite him to the party.
I'm on a podium again.
So yeah, we got both of these drivers in. So we firstly go on to Donamo. Donamo, brilliant job on today's race. Interestingly enough, you were the only one in the top 10 starting on mediums. I assume that was your strategy from the beginning?
Yes, it was my plan. I tried to do the medium soft, so because I did it. So someone did it on me in practice. I think Fenrique, and it worked. So I was like, that's probably a chance I have to make a strategy work for once.
Yeah, after that, you had the battle between you and Perry, but he couldn't get away on those softs. Was it you pushing on the medium tires, or was it just him not quick enough to get away from you?
I think it was just the DRS which helped me, and I pushed a lot because I didn't like notice he was on the softs until like lap 16, and because I was like, am I struggling this much? Where's my pace? And I was pushing so hard, and then I was, oh shit, he's on mediums. And so, yeah, I was just at that point on the second stint, I was just trying to stay with him, stay in his DRS.
Yeah, fair enough. And yeah, you went on to the softs and you just drove it home really to get a brilliant podium. So congratulations on the P3, mate. Really, really well done.
Thank you, and congratulations to the others.
Fair enough. Big respect. Going on to our race winner, Vermeer. Congratulations, mate, on the P1. You took it on penalties. Did you knew Robin picked up a penalty on the second to last lap?
Yeah, I was tracking his penalties quite a bit, and obviously Wisey Boy was crashed, but he stayed in the race and he looked at the race director for me. So that was quite helpful. But when I knew he had the first 3 seconds, I decided to just race clean. I tried to be clean. And I was a little bit slower because I thought it'd come back to me on penalties anyway. And then when I picked up the penalty anyway, I was like, oh no, it's over. But yeah, thank God he I don't know, he clipped the wall as well. I don't know if he got damaged, but yeah.
I don't think so.
He does. Yeah, I saw him clip the wall, but he obviously picked up another 3 seconds, and then
yeah,
that was that then. But oh man, he's so quick. Like that was. I looked at my race director at the end, and that was 1 second quicker than I've done on that strategy before. But I know Real R Life was on the best strategy. Like that is the quickest, especially if you can get past a lot of people early on, which he seems to do week in, week out. But yeah, I did 1 second quicker on that strategy, and it was still not enough to beat him on track. So that's just some crazy pace that he's got.
Yeah, he was next level today once again. Now you gain a big points on Jacob. Do you think the championship is back on now? Do you think you can really challenge him going onwards in this season, or do you think it's been played already, and when Jacob is coming back, that he will extend his lead once again?
Well, yeah, well, hopefully Jacob makes the rest of the races for the season, but I do feel like I've got a bit of momentum now, and I feel like you know, he's a fantastic racer, but I feel like I've got the edge now with like wheel-to-wheel racing with him. He's in my back pocket, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you got a really good reason. You really got good pace. You're showing it off now. Qualifying you're on, racing you're on. So yeah, I hope we're gonna see a brilliant battle between you two guys to make sure who is gonna be Tier 2 champion.
Awesome, thanks guys.
Yeah, congratulations on the P1, mate. Brilliant drive, really well done. Matrix, happy you joined as well. We got you in because you are voted for driver of the day. Yeah, brilliant strategy call. Going for the one stop. Yeah, was this the preferred strategy for you, or did you want to do something else?
I don't know. I just wanna have fun or something. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I should maybe go medium, but yeah, it was fun and I don't know. I just want to drive. This was the race I want more like practice, and I took all assist off, so I want to see what I can just drive. But yeah, I actually very happy to P5 too.
Yeah.
And great to be in tier 2 too, because there is actually people here driving.
Fair enough. Yeah, you stayed out of trouble into the first laps, and probably a surprise for you as well that you were already up into P5 and at some point even P4. Were you surprised by going up the positions that quickly, or did you knew that when you stay out of trouble you could make up that many positions?
Yeah, I knew. I actually did it once in last season to one stop with the hard and medium. Maybe I could work it maybe with the pad, but with the wheel, like I don't know, P5 is like I think most I can do at the moment. But yeah, I knew that I could go front of Vermi and those guys, but I didn't want to fight that hard because I have my own race and I know they are much quicker with the fresh tires. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. And you drove a really good race, mate. So congratulations and enjoy the driver of the day for this week.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
So with that, this rounds off today's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Thank you guys on the podium for joining the commentary box. Congratulations and Matrix for driver of the day, and thank you Pure Blades for joining the commentary box.
Of course, mate. Of course. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm happy I did.
I'm happy you did as well, mate. Always.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave you to do it on your own.
So this is it then. Make sure you guys check next week's stream as we go on to Mexico, I think. So that could be a very interesting race. Make sure you tune in for tomorrow's Tier 1 race, which will be 8 PM UK time. Change like it was last week as well. Make sure you tune in 2 AM UK time for Thursday's race if you got nothing to do and you hate sleeping. And I hope to see you guys back next week. It was a pleasure as always. Have a good evening. Goodbye.